All right, guys, the next one that we're working on is quadratic equations. Okay, so this one is going to have you do a little bit of work. So the first thing that it asks you is it says to look at the graph. We want to find the 2 points where it intersects. If we look at the graph, for your top box, it's obvious what the first one is. It shows it to you right here, and you can tell that point precisely. So your first box, your point is going to be, we're not going left to right, so it's going to be 0, and you're going to go down 1. So that, just by looking at it, we have half the equation done, half the problem done. So that's going to be the first point that you have. The next one we have to figure out. That's going to be a little bit of work. Okay, so with that, you guys bear with me on this. And you have to do this on another equation on there. Okay, so we're going to substitute stuff. So we did substitution earlier this year, so you guys should remember it. This is telling us right now what y equals. So what we're going to do is we're going to plug this in for y. Okay, so we have 3x minus equation, okay, equals 1. Okay, so now if we rewrite that, we have 3x minus 4x squared plus 1 equals 1. Okay. Now, for the sake of getting this to be positive, we're going to move everything to the other side. Okay? We're going to move all of this over here. Okay? So what you'll get when we rewrite it is you'll have 4x squared minus 3x. Now we have 1 minus 1, so those will cancel out. So that's what you have. Okay, so now if you guys look at this, we can do our star method to factor this out. But what you're going to notice is we're missing something. We have our A, we have our B, we don't have a C. Okay, so our A is 4, our B is -3. Now, our C is 0. So 0 times 4 is going to give us 0. So we need two numbers that multiply to get 0, so we know one of them is going to have to be 0. Okay, the other one we need to add to get -3, so that's going to be -3. Okay, so now, what you're trying to find here, we have 4x minus 3 equals 0. We're going to try to find the x value. Okay, we don't need to worry about this one because that's already 0. We already know that one. Okay, so we add 3 to both sides. 4x equals 3, and divide by 4. So x equals 0.75, or 3 over 4. So your second equation that we needed up here, we know our x value. We just have to find our y value. Okay? So now to find the y value, we're going to plug this in for x in that equation. Okay? So we'll do that over here. We have the 3. We're going to multiply by 0.75. Okay? Minus y equals 1. Okay? We do that math here. We're going to get 2.25 minus y equals 1. Now we want a positive y, so the easiest way to do this is add to the other side. We have 2.25 equals y plus 1. We want to get y by itself, so we're going to subtract 1. Okay. And we'll have 1.25 equals y. So right there you have your y value. So your answer is going to be 1.25. Okay? So when you do the other problem that asks you to find the two things, remember this substitution. Okay? This is what you're going to do. Plug it in for a variable. Okay? As long as we have y equals. If you don't get y or x equals by itself, okay, then you'll do this. For this one, guys, I really want you to try it. Don't worry too much if you don't get the answers right. Use this, get the video. Okay, I really want you guys to try it though and try to find these answers. Okay, but don't panic if you don't get the right answer. Okay.